Hi, I'm Deborah. Shutting down it can be really, really dramatic and incredibly intense, or it can be quite short-lived. I mean, for me personally, shutting down happens when there's either too much information or confusing or conflicting information. So particularly in social situations, if I don't understand what's going on, it's a bit like if people are speaking to you in a different language, if people are talking to you in a different language, there would be a point where you would panic, or you would think, I still don't understand what you're saying. I think your brain, just to be kind to you, says you need a break, and you just sort of fizzle. It's like a burnout, really. It's usually a sign that I've been doing too much, or that I'm not looking after myself and protecting myself properly from my environment. I can feel it building, but only just shortly before it happens. It's like it's too late when I feel it, and it's like a pressure for me. It's like a pressure and a panic. And it's a bit like, I guess it's a bit like if you were caught in a room and you thought, oh yeah, I can get out, I remember the key code, and then you can't remember the key code, and then the more you try to remember the key code, it's like, oh. But as an adult, it can be really frustrating because you feel fear, you don't know how to communicate, you really can't communicate because you've gone past the point of that. And actually, I can feel really poorly some days, and I can feel poorly for like weeks after if I've had a big meltdown. I feel fear, and I could be in my own house, in my own bed, and definitely the fetal position, I think, is a very common position to get into because that's that feeling of safety. Actually, when I'm curled up in a ball, I don't want anyone to touch me. I want the space around me, reassurance, and I think actually no extra factors, no extra noise, no extra questions. Because sometimes, what do you want? Can I get you anything? You're starting to then have to re-engage your brain again. And actually what you need to do is give your brain a little rest. I think that just a little bit of kindness and less judgment. I think people are really quick to judge these days. Actually, if somebody looks like they're in despair, they probably are in despair. They're probably not putting it on or trying to get attention, or all of the other excuses that we might make for people who are different or that need something they can't access. It would be really nice if people were able to sort of think just a little bit more about their environment and just bear those things in mind if they do see somebody that seems to be a bit vacant, in the same way that you would if you had somebody who had a poorly leg or was finding it difficult to walk. You might just think, would you like to just sit down for a second? But what you wouldn't do is say, do you want to get up and let me see if you can just start walking again right now, please?